Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of Their Excellencies, the Governor General and the Most Honorable Lady Allen. Please remain standing for the playing of the National Anthem, which will be followed by prayer to be offered by Shadane Brown.
Let us pray. Eternal God and our Savior Jesus Christ, we thank you for today, Father, a day that we have never seen before and one that we will never see again. We thank you, Lord, for giving us this opportunity to gather here to celebrate the life of your people. Father, Lord, and the contribution that they have given to nation building. We pray this morning, God, that your presence will be with us. Lord, we thank you for all the awardees this morning, and we thank you, Lord, for their effort and the strength and the work that they have put in their communities and in Jamaica, Lord. We pray, gracious God, that you'll continue to bless us and strengthen us. Keep us, Father, even when it feels like our work is going unnoticed. Father, help us to continue to do the work. Father, we pray for the Governor General and his wife. May you continue to bless them and strengthen them and keep them as they do your work. Father, bless today's proceedings. Everything, God, we put into thine hands and into thy care. Have thine own way today, Father, as we look to thee and tell you thanks in Jesus' name.
Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 34th staging of the Governor General's Achievement Awards. My name is Andrea Chisholm, and I'll be your Master of Ceremonies today. Now, since its inception in 1991, the GGAA has stood as a testament to the exceptional individuals who lead change in their communities and excel in leadership and academics, even in the face of adversities. And today, we gather to celebrate 37 remarkable individuals. May I invite for the recipients a round of applause, please. Now, their stories of resilience and dedication inspire all of us. Now, let me just make something clear. Today is a celebration. What is it? And I expect your attitude and facial expressions to reflect accordingly. So let's do some practice. Yes, that's looking like it. Awesome, you're getting there. I like that. Now, the 37 individuals exemplify the strength and spirit that drive Jamaica's progress and transformation. As we honor their achievements, let us reflect on the positive impact each of us can make in our communities and in our nation. Their accomplishments have served as a beacon, encouraging us to contribute to the nation's ongoing journey of growth and excellence. Thank you for joining us today, and your presence underscores the collective commitment we share to fostering positive change and development in our beloved country. Now, may I now invite Mr. Anthony Smith, CEO of the R.J.R. Gleaner Communications Group, to bring greetings on behalf of the sponsors for the Governor General Program for Excellence, GGPE.
As we celebrate the outstanding achievement of our awardees. Excellence is not only about talent, it's about commitment, perseverance, and the courage to go above and beyond expectations. Today, we recognize individuals who embody those qualities. Your hard work, dedication, and commitment have set a remarkable standard for others to follow. As sponsors, we are proud to support a program that uplifts excellence and encourages innovation, leadership, and growth. We believe that investing in people, especially those who strive to make a difference, is among the most meaningful investments that we as companies can make. To the awardees, each of you, this recognition is not the end of a journey, but a milestone on a path filled with even greater potential. We are excited to see where your talents take you next, and we stand behind you as you continue to lead, inspire, and achieve. Congratulations once again for you showing us the very best of what is possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Now, as we proceed with today's ceremony, let us take a moment to acknowledge the broader framework that supports the GGAA. And that framework is the Governor General's Program for Excellence. And that acronym is GGPE. A number of acronyms, but they're not hard to remember. GG for Governor General, PE for Program of Excellence, and AA for awards. Okay, so the GGPE is a non-profit entity that empowers youth, expands educational opportunities, and builds resilient families. This program thrives through the invaluable support of corporate sponsors and multilateral agencies, and they are committed to advancing the development of Jamaicans. And I now invite the patron of the GGPE, His Excellency the Governor General, to deliver his remarks.
Parish selection committees, sponsors, and representatives of sponsors of the Governor General Achievement Award, recipients of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Awards, families, friends, and those viewing online, I greet you warmly this morning, as I also welcome each one of you to this function in your honor and in recognition of what we have been doing since 1991. It is an immense honor and deep gratitude that I take this opportunity to welcome each one of you to this celebration of excellence, service, and purpose. Today we gather not merely to commend achievement, but to salute the enduring spirit of possibility that resides in each awardee, and a spirit that, when ignited, has the power to transform communities and enrich our nation. Our theme, Igniting Brilliance, where excellence meets impact, is a reminder to us that true brilliance is not simply about talent or personal success. It is about our gifts to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others. Today's award ceremony exemplifies this principle. The journey to our awardees reflect courage, resilience, and a deep-rooted commitment to service. This moment is more than an honor. It is an invitation to become a part of a larger GGPE family, a network of change makers united in their commitment to national progress. The recognition bestowed on each one of you today is not the end of our civic journey, but it is a powerful catalyst to press us forward. And knowing this, and to know also about this, you are not alone. In this family, we support one another, and together our impact can reach far over Jamaica, from Portland Point to Negril Point, saturating the nation with hope and opportunity. That's why we are here today, celebrating what can be done to make our country the best that it can be. Allow me to share just a few examples of the meaningful work being done by this year's recipients. Ms. Justina Lewis of Portland exemplifies quiet determination. Despite significant adversity, she achieved 12 CSCE subjects and is now a graduate from the Northern Caribbean University with a degree in business administration. Mr. Ramesh Smith of Manchester earned 10 CSCC CSEC subjects, 9 CAPE units, and currently maintains a 4.1 GPA in law at the University of the West Indies. This places him among the institution's top scholars. Of course, these persons ought to be acknowledged and commended for their hard work. And it goes on. Dr. Orain Thomas of Clarendon, a former head boy of Glenmary High School, earned his MBBS with distinction. He has led impactful cancer awareness campaigns and helped introduce laparoscopic surgery at the Maypen Hospital. In this case, he is transforming care in the region of Middlesex. Mr. Sheldon Millington of Kingston emerged from the unique challenges of Whitfield Town to become a leader in youth empowerment, organizing health fairs, career workshops, and scholarship programs that continue to change lives. These are not isolated stories. They are examples of what is possible when purpose meets perseverance. All 37 of today's awardees remind us that excellence is not an accident. It is cultivated often against great odds, and it flourishes when grounded in service to others. I also wish to acknowledge our faithful sponsors who are here with us today, supporting us. The RJR Gleaner Communications Group, the Jamaica National Group, the Victoria Mutual Group, the Jamaica Broilers Group, Flow Jamaica, Derrimon Trading Company, and this year, National Bakery. Your continued commitment to this program, which began in 1993, is deeply appreciated. We trust that you will remain with us as we strive to uplift and inspire the best in our fellow citizens. You were with us through the bad days of COVID-19. You stood with us through all the difficult and challenging times so that we can be a blessing to the nation and to help others to be inspired and to go forward. To our devoted custodians and your parish committees, we thank you for your leadership in identifying and recommending these outstanding individuals for recognition. I also express sincere thanks to the Governor General's staff, the King's House Police and the team, the GGS, the ADC, our emergency support personnel, and all who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to plan and execute this event. Of course, you know that I would have had to have an excellent staff in order to carry out in my infirmed state at the moment, temporarily, so that I could lean on their shoulders and see the program going. That's their commitment. And to our awardees, you represent the very promise of our nation. Come on, Pete. You remind us that when we nurture excellence and act with purpose, we shape a future defined by meaningful impact. Let us go forward together, igniting brilliance in every space we occupy and lighting the path for generations to come. Thank you all. God bless you, and God bless the GPE.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for reminding us that excellence is not a what? You weren't listening. I'm the only one that was listening. Excellence is not an... All right. I wrote it down. It is usually cultivated against all odds and is usually grounded in service. That's an excellent quote. Thank you, Your Excellency. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Shanice Drisdale. And she's a talented vocalist who has captivated audience across the country and the world. So she's not only local, she also performing where we call in Jamaica foreign. So Her voice has been heard on many musical tracks and at concerts across many arenas. And this morning, she will be performing Rise Up by Andra Day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me just say it's a pleasure to be here performing for you guys this morning, and I dedicate this one to you. Thank you. I do have one more for you. Is that okay? Can I do one more? All right. So to the recipients, congratulations. Continue to aim higher. You know, big up to Uno. Let's do it. where I'm coming from. I know I'm blessed. Close my eyes and smile. Sometimes I feel like the richest one in Babylon. And I've done my best, so everything's alright inside. Oh, every morning I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my hands to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can. Yeah, as far as I can. Lift up my hands to the hills as far as I can. Yeah, as far as I can. Sometimes I'm lost and far from home, but I'll find my way. Follow my heart, I know I'll be found someday. While I'm lost, I learn and live. What do you say? Let's have a good time until that day. Oh, every morning I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my hands to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can. Yeah, as far as I can. I lift up my hands to the hills as far as I can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, as far as I can. Lift up my hands to the hills, yeah. Whoa, 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 a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my hands to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man, yeah. With my two hands in the air as far as I can. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shanice. I aspire to sing like you when I grow up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin with the presentation of awards, starting with the recipients from the county of Cornwall, followed by Middlesex and Surrey. We'll begin with the county of Cornwall, and the awardees for the parish of St. Elizabeth are on the stage. In the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Jayanne Kelly Walters. Jayanne Kelly Walters, as she steps forward, of St. Elizabeth, is recognized for her academic brilliance and dedicated community service. A proud alumna of Hampton School, she completed 19 subjects with distinction, earning national awards and the prestigious Monroe and Dickinson Trust Scholarship. She holds a bachelor's in chemical engineering and a master's of science in engineering management, and graduated from the top of her class with a 3.87 GPA. Founder of the Walk Good Project, she champions educational equity in rural Jamaica while balancing her role as a senior process control engineer and entrepreneur. Jayanne Kelly Walters, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Elizabeth has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. In the 35 age group category, we have Dr. Mark Smith. Dr. Mark Smith of St. Elizabeth is a distinguished educator and leader, serving as principal of Monroe College and president of the Jamaica Teachers Association for 2024-2025. His journey from a difficult childhood to over 25 years of impactful service in education exemplifies resilience and dedication. He founded the Big Brother Mentorship Program in St. Elizabeth and led a community redevelopment project with the Dairy Board, both aimed at personal and community growth. Dr. Smith's unwavering commitment to education and youth empowerment has earned him numerous accolades, including the 2024 Award for Excellence in Leadership. Dr. Mark Smith, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Elizabeth has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And Your Excellencies, I now invite you to join us on stage for the presentation of the awards. Okay, so I now invite the Honorable Beryl Rochester, Custos Rotolorum for the Parish of St. Elizabeth, to join us on stage for a photo opportunity. Thank you, Your Excellencies. Okay, so I now invite our awardees for the Parish of Westmoreland to take the stage. In the 18 to 24 age group category, we have Orbin O'Brien Barnes. Orbin O'Brien Barnes embodies excellence through tenacity, academic achievement, and purposeful service. A Monroe College alumnus, he earned 9 CXC and 9 CAPE subjects and now pursues a medical degree at Xinzhou in China. He has received multiple first-class honors and academic scholarships at that university. His commitment to public health is evident in his published research on obesity in Jamaica and his volunteer work at Savannah Lamar and Black River Public Hospitals. Orbin also mentors aspiring medical students and advocates for cross-cultural collaboration, reflecting his dedication to both global and local impact. Orbin Barnes, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Westmoreland has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. In the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Hassani Adrian Lyle. Hassani Adrian Lyle is a dedicated community advocate whose persistency was shaped by personal loss and life's challenges. A graduate of the Manning's School and the University of the West Indies, he is currently completing his legal education certificate at Norman Manley Law School. He leads impactful initiatives such as the Gift of Hope and Back to School projects while actively mentoring and creating opportunities for youth in Central Westmoreland. Through volunteerism, social outreach, and academic leadership, Mr. Lyle continues to inspire and uplift others with purpose and compassion. Hassani Adrian Lyle, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Westmoreland has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the over 35 age group category, we have Douglas Robert Arnold, JP. Douglas Robert Arnold is a dedicated community leader whose journey began at Irishtown All-Age School and continued through decades of public service. A former member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, he founded the Jamaica Motorcycle Association to advance road safety. As a multiple-time Paul Harris Fellow, he actively supports community development, public education, and youth mentorship. Currently serving as Director of Peace and Conflict Resolution, he champions leadership and civic responsibility through his work in the Cub Scout movement. Douglas Robert Arnold, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Westmoreland has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And again, Your Excellencies will come on stage to present the awards. And I now invite the Very Reverend Canon, the Honorable Hartley Perrin, the Custos Rotalorum for the Parish of Westmoreland, to come on stage for a photo opportunity. Thank you, Your Excellencies. right, so we now move to the parish of Hanover. Now, in the 18 to 24 age group category, we have Jerome Carlos Garwood. Jerome Carlos Garwood of Caldwell District, Hanover, is a distinguished scholar and community servant whose achievements reflect excellence and resilience. He graduated as valedictorian with first-class honors in quantity surveying from the University of Technology, earning Dean's List recognition and multiple scholarships. Deeply committed to service, he co-leads the Young Boys Ministry at Lucy New Testament Church of God and offers pro bono consulting to Hanover charities. Despite personal loss, Jerome's leadership and unwavering dedication have made him a source of strength and inspiration within his community. Jerome Carlos Garwood. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee for the Parish of Hanover has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. I like that. Now for the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Trisan Shanique Grant. Trisan Shanique Grant of Marchtown, Hanover, personifies academic excellence, leadership, and a deep commitment to service. A graduate of the University of the West Indies with a degree in biochemistry, she now serves as a dedicated teacher. She co-founded the Inspiring Touch Foundation and the CXC Marathon Revision Project, which has impacted over 2,000 students across Jamaica and the Caribbean. Trisan's fortitude and service-driven leadership have earned her multiple accolades, including the Lions Club International Kindness Matters Service Award. Trisan Shanique Grant. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Hanover has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the 35 age group, the over 35 age group category, we have Vivine Marine Rowe, JP. Now, Vivine Marine Rowe of Horton Grove, Hanover, epitomizes leadership and community-minded leadership. Born from humble beginnings, she champions education by mentoring students, arranging work experience placement at Hopewell High, and supporting learners at every level. Rowe also empowers women through sewing classes, combats food insecurity with regular meal deliveries, and orchestrates swift disaster relief efforts. By creating local jobs and sustaining her family's legacy of kindness, she remains a beacon of generosity and hope for the vulnerable. Vivine Marine Rowe. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Hanover has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. Your Excellencies, please present the awards. Okay, and I'm now inviting, well, he's already here, Honorable Lennox Jackson Anderson, the Custos Rotolorum for the Parish of Hanover. All right, and it's now time for the awardees for the Parish of St. James. Now, in the 18 to 24 age group category, we have Claude Stephen Blackwood. Claude Stephen Blackwood reflects courage, determination, and a steadfast commitment to education and community service. Raised in the volatile community of Glendevon, he defied the odds through academic excellence, earning 8 CSEC and 8 CAPE subjects despite financial hardships. A natural leader, he served as head boy for Glendevon Primary and president of the Tourism Action Club at Cornwall College. Though faced with setbacks in his pursuit of dentistry, Claude continues to inspire others through his volunteerism and resilience. Claude Stephen Blackwood. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. James has selected you as the worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. Next category, 25 to 35 age group. Trudianne Patrice Daly. She's a dedicated advocate for educational equity, inspired by her single-parent upbringing and her mother's unwavering support. Through community activism, she has provided school supplies, meals, transportation, and mentorship to vulnerable children. A recipient of multiple academic scholarships, she now serves as a peer mentor with Minds of Jamaica and volunteers with the Sandals Foundation and Jamaica Kidney Kids Foundation. Trudianne is also establishing the Norwood Meadows Education Center to enhance academic and athletic opportunities for youth through mentorship and training. Trudianne Patrice Daly. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee for St. James has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Awards for Excellence. And as you've been seeing the trend, Your Excellencies will come forward to present the awards. Okay, and I now invite Bishop the Honorable Conrad Pitkin, Custos Rotolorum for the Parish of St. James, to join us on stage for his photo opportunity. Thank you. Clap them again, no? All right, so we're now going to invite our awardees for the parish of Trelawney. I wonder if they brought any yam with them today. Now, in the 18 to 24 age group category, we have Shireen Amoy Freighter. Please step forward. Now, Shireen Amoy Freighter of Albert Town, Trelawney, embodies perseverance and academic excellence. She earned distinctions in key subjects and graduated as valedictorian and top science student at Albert Town High School. With a perfect 4.0 GPA at Knox College and top Cape grades, she now inspires students as a substitute teacher. Shireen also empowers at-risk youth through her work at the Albert Town Police Youth Club, demonstrating her commitment to community development. Shireen Amoy Freighter, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Trelawney has selected you as the worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the over 35 age group category, we have Wayne Anthony Wallace. Now, Wayne Anthony Wallace is a dedicated community leader and a sergeant at the Falmouth Police Station in Trelawney. He founded the Trelawney All-Stars Marching Band, helping over 50 youth develop musical talents and avoid a life of crime and violence. He also established the Wakefield Police Homework Club to support and mentor at-risk youths. His 20-year commitment to aiding a paralyzed colleague highlights his compassion and lasting impact on his community. Wayne Anthony Wallace, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Trelawney has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. Okay, and we're now introducing Mr. Mark Campbell, who is representing the Honorable Hugh Gentles, the Custos Rotulorum for the parish of Trelawney. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, so it's now time for a quick pause. And I'm introducing to you Michael Wilson, and he's a remarkable talent on the violin. And he has mesmerized audiences with his musical prowess and artistry. Mr. Michael Wilson. Thank you, Michael Wilson. Did you enjoy that? So, let's take a guess. What was the name of that song? And who is the artist? You know, for a moment I had to tell myself that I was at King's house and I have to behave myself accordingly. So I rented a tile on my seat and rocked. So we did well with our decorum. Thank you, Michael, for that captivating performance. Now we're going to be continuing with the presentation of awards, and we're moving to the county of Middlesex. And the awardees for the parish of St. Anne are taking the stage. Tech team, I'm waiting for my music. Now in the 18 to 24 age group category, thank you, we have Shakil Shamar Nemhard. Shakil Shamar Nemhard of Runaway Bay, St. Anne, is a distinguished young leader with a strong record of academic and civic achievement. He earned 14 CXC subjects and holds both a bachelor's and master's of science degrees in government with merit from the University of the West Indies. His leadership spans roles in the Law Ticks and Environmental Clubs, Youth Fellowship, and Bel Air Youth Initiatives. Now serving as a Communication and Development Officer at the European Union Development, he remains committed to youth empowerment and community advancement. Shakil Shamar Nemhard. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Anne has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Kimberly Hazel Todd. Now, Kimberly Hazel Todd of Orange Hill, St. Anne, has illustrated academic excellence and transformative leadership in education. A Westwood High alumna, she now serves as a mathematics specialist at her alma mater, inspiring students with her passion and expertise. Graduating with first-class honors from Church's Teachers College, she has led initiatives such as the Math Olympiad Team and Teachers Social Committee. Through mentorship and community service, Kimberly has helped students achieve national recognition, solidifying her role as a catalyst for change. Kimberly Hazel Todd. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of the Parish of St. Anne has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. All right, and now for the over 35 age group category. Monique Yolande Mitchell. She is a determined and compassionate leader who has transformed personal loss into personal service. A graduate of Westwood High and Brownstown Community College, she pursued paralegal studies and developed a passion for law. She now serves as a Justice of the Peace, Civil Registrar, and ordained evangelist within the Office of the Custos of St. Anne. Her advocacy for mental health, shaped by her own experiences, drives her community work and inspires others to seek healing and hope. Monique Yolande Mitchell. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Anne has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And Your Excellencies will now present the awards. And I now invite the Honorable Joseph Issa, Custos Rotalorum for the Parish of St. Anne, to join them on stage for a photo opportunity. I now invite the awardees for the Parish of St. Mary. In the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Tashiba Julius. Tashiba Julius demonstrates perseverance, outstanding academic performance, and a deep commitment to youth and community empowerment. A graduate of the University of the West Indies with a degree in biotechnology, she now teaches chemistry and serves as STEM coordinator at St. Mary Technical High School. She founded the St. Mary Ambassadors for Change and leads initiatives in robotics, coding, and agricultural development while contributing to the Jamaica Agricultural Society. As founder of Lignum Vitae Skin and Body Care, she combines science and compassion to create solutions for skin ailments, reflecting her entrepreneurial spirit and purpose-driven leadership. Tashiba Julius. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee for St. Mary has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the over 35 age group category, we have Maureen Marjorie Cunningham Johnson. She's originally from Clarendon and is now residing in St. Mary and has faced lifelong champion of service, leadership, and community development. With over 39 years in education, she has received numerous national honors, including the Prime Minister's Medal of Honor and the JTA Golden Torch Award. Her unwavering commitment extends to roles such as Justice of the Peace, Board Director, mentor, and church leader, where she continues to inspire through volunteerism and advocacy. As Vice President of the Three Hills Senior Citizens Club and Homework Center, she bridges generations with care, mentorship, and visionary service. Maureen Marjorie Cunningham Johnson. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Mary has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And I now invite the Custos Rotalorum for the Parish of St. Mary, the Honorable Errol Johnson, to join us on stage for his photo. I feel like a proud parent at a graduation, trying to hold back some tears. I don't know why. So we now move on to the parish of St. Catherine. And in the 18 to 24 age group category, we have Shamoy Kiara Brown. Ms. Shamoy Kiara Brown of Claremont Heights, Old Harbor, St. Catherine, is a remarkable nursing student at the University of the West Indies and is celebrated for her academic excellence, leadership, and service. A former head girl and high-achieving graduate of Old Harbor High School, she has earned multiple academic awards and a place on the Dean's List for 2 consecutive years. At the UWI, she balances rigorous studies with leadership roles, including assistant treasurer of the Nursing Students Association, while mentoring peers and excelling in clinical performance. Her commitment to national service and compassionate care, especially following personal loss, reflects her deep empathy and dedication to community well-being. Shamoy Kiara Brown, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Catherine has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the 25 to 35 age group, we have Mrs. Sharika Perkins. She's from Horizon Park, Spanish Town, and she's a steadfast youth leader and public servant whose dedication to community empowerment is both inspiring and impactful. Despite personal health challenges, she has founded several transformative initiatives, including the Dumble Holding 4-H Club and Youth Empowered to Take Action for Peace initiative, YLEAP, and it contributes to reduced school dropouts and youth crime. Her NGO, God's Love in Action, supports vulnerable families, while her professional role at the Ministry of Finance includes training over 200 public servants through the Service Excellence Program. With academic credentials in political science and international public and development management, Mrs. Perkins exemplifies courage, leadership, and service. Mrs. Sharika Perkins, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Catherine has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the over 35 age group category, we have Garfield Luther Angus. He is of Kitson Town, St. Catherine, and is a devoted community leader whose life symbolizes service and empowerment. As founder of the Kitson Town Civic Committee and president of the Past Students Association, he has championed educational excellence, school improvement, and recognition of community builders. His book, Triumphs, funded scholarships for underprivileged students, reflecting his deep commitment to youth development. Through continuous advocacy and celebration of unsung heroes, he has cultivated a legacy of pride, opportunity, and service to his country. Garfield Luther Angus, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Catherine has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. I now invite the Honorable Iselin Golding, the Custos Rotalorum for the Parish of St. Catherine, to come forward for her photo. All right, so we're moving on to the parish of Clarendon. And in the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Dr. Orain Damoy Thomas. Please step forward, Doc. Now, Dr. Orain Damoy Thomas of Clarendon is a prominent medical professional whose journey reflects academic brilliance, innovation, and service. A Government of Jamaica scholar and a top graduate in general surgery at the UWI, he has introduced groundbreaking procedures at Maypen Hospital, revolutionizing surgical care in the parish. Beyond medicine, he champions youth empowerment through the O.D. Thomas Science Award, the Homework Center Initiative, and ongoing mentorship. His commitment to holistic community development makes him a powerful source for progress and inspiration in both health and education. Dr. Orain Damoy Thomas, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Clarendon has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the over 35 age group category, we have Mrs. Winsome Marcia Sharia Witter, JP. She is a transformative civic leader whose unwavering dedication to community development has profoundly impacted Clarendon and Jamaica. As founder of Serenity Resource Connector, she has pioneered virtual civic education, fostering national dialogue on governance, youth development, and mental health. Her leadership extends to numerous civic bodies, earning her national recognition for outstanding volunteerism and community service. Through mentorship, advocacy, and strategic engagement, Mrs. Witter continues to inspire informed action, economic inclusion, and collective empowerment across generations. Mrs. Winsome Marcia Sharia Witter, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Clarendon has selected you as the worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. The Honorable Edith Chin. She is the Custos Rotalorum for the parish of Clarendon. You all are forgetting the rule, you know. Thank you. All right, so I now invite our awardees for the parish of Manchester. And in the 18 to 24 age group category, we have Ramesh Smith. And yes, his mother will be collecting the award on his behalf. Hi, Mommy. Now, Ramesh Smith of Manchester is a distinguished scholar and youth leader known for his academic excellence, civic engagement, and passionate advocacy for equity and inclusion. A top-performing law student at the University of the West Indies, he has earned national and regional recognition for his CAPE achievements and maintains an outstanding 4.18 GPA. His leadership spans impactful initiatives in youth empowerment, sustainable agriculture, and disaster relief, including co-founding the Jamaica Youth Foundation. As a disability advocate, he has championed inclusive policies and launched initiatives promoting accessibility and integration both locally and internationally. Ramesh Smith. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor-General's Achievement Awards Committee of Manchester has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor-General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And for the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Dr. Melissa Flinch. Dr. Melissa Flinch is a distinctive physician, mental health advocate, and community leader whose life reflects resilience, excellence, and service. With academic honors from Northern Caribbean University and a Doctor of Medicine from UWI, she has combined her passion for healthcare with dynamic leadership and national representation. She founded the Free Your Mind Initiative, a youth-led movement promoting mental wellness through education and outreach. She has since evolved into a nationally recognized foundation. That's the Mental Wellness Foundation. The Free Your Mind Initiative has evolved into a nationally recognized foundation. Her work at the Mandeville Regional Hospital and in civic spaces continues to transform public health dialogue and empower young people across Jamaica. Dr. Melissa Flinch. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor-General's Achievement Awards Committee of Manchester has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor-General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And for the over 35 age group category, we have Paul Anthony Lynn, JP. Mr. Paul Anthony Lynn is a decorated accountant, entrepreneur, and community leader whose career reflects a rare blend of excellence, vision, and service. As a certified chartered accountant or as a certified accountant and master balanced scorecard professional, he has contributed to Jamaica's national infrastructure through major tourism projects. His entrepreneurial ventures span multiple cities and provide employment for over 100 individuals, driving economic growth. A dedicated mentor and education advocate, Mr. Lin has earned both national and international recognition, including the prestigious Global Accountant Champion Award in the United Kingdom. Paul Anthony Lin. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor-General's Achievement Awards Committee of Manchester has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor-General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And the Honorable Garfield Green, the Custos Rotolorum for the parish of Manchester, is now on stage for his photo opportunity. So we're going to be pausing again. Earlier, you heard the violin, and now it's time to listen to the saxophone. And this musician is a believer that music touches the heart and the soul of people. Let's now make welcome Mr. Fred Robertson. Listen, you need a strong set of lungs to play the saxophone, you know. It's not easy. So let me hear it one more time for Mr. Fred Robertson. And let me see if you identified that song. Ah, you are listening. Okay, so we're now going to continue with the awards, and I'm now going to invite the awardees from the parish of, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be a little biased here, from the beautiful parish of Portland. I'm inviting them to take the stage. Now, in the 18 to 24 age group category, we have Justina Monique Lewis. Ms. Justina Monique Lewis of Portland reflects determination, scholarly distinction, and compassionate leadership, rising above early adversity to become a beacon of service. A graduate of Northern Caribbean University, she worked multiple jobs to fund her education and now serves as an educator and staff leader at Portland High School. Her signature outreach, a soup kitchen feeding over 50 vulnerable individuals annually, highlights her deep commitment to humanitarian service. Active in faith-based mentorship and youth development, Ms. Lewis continues to inspire others through her example of perseverance, purpose, and community impact. Justina Monique Lewis. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Portland has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Shadane Daniel Brown, JP. He is a trailblazer whose journey reflects resilience, academic excellence, and community service. Despite financial hardship and personal loss, he became the first in his family to attain tertiary education, earning a degree in hospitality management with honors and currently pursuing an MBA. As a justice of the peace and church leader, he spearheads initiatives that uplift the vulnerable and improve access to vital resources like internet connectivity. His professional rise at the Accountant General's Department, earning 3 promotions and the Rising Star Award, highlights his dedication to public service and excellence. Shadane Daniel Brown. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Portland has selected you as the worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the over 35 age group category, we have Alfred Nicholas Brown. Alfred Nicholas Brown of Mount Pleasant, Portland, illustrates dedication, faith, and a lifelong commitment to service and education. Rising from modest beginnings, he overcame academic and financial obstacles to earn degrees in business studies and management from the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, CASE, and the University of the West Indies. As a justice of the peace, educator, and a church leader, Mr. Brown has spent over 2 decades empowering students, mentoring youth, and serving his community with integrity. His story is a powerful reminder that discipline, compassion, and purpose can transform lives and uplift generations. Alfred Nicholas Brown. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Portland has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And your excellencies are coming on stage to present the awards. And I now invite the Custos Rotalorum for the Parish of Portland, Mr. Honorable Lincoln Baxter, to join us on stage for the photo opportunity. Thank you. We're moving to the Parish of St. Thomas. Awardees. Now, in the 18 to 24 age group category, we have Janelle Tashagay Basil. She demonstrates academic excellence, leadership, and unwavering dedication to community service. A graduate of the University of Technology with honors in dental hygiene, she has combined healthcare with purposeful outreach to uplift undeserved communities. Her creativity and leadership shine through church ministries and youth productions, where she mentors and inspires through the performing arts. Through her annual Back to School initiative and mentorship efforts, Ms. Vassell continues to foster hope, resilience, and empowerment across generations. Janelle Tashagay Vassell, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Thomas has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the 25 to 35 age group, we have Raquel Roxanne Reynolds McCormack. She is from St. Thomas, as you know, and is a passionate educator and leader whose commitment to youth empowerment and academic excellence continues to inspire. A first-class honors graduate of the University of the West Indies, she holds a master's in educational planning and policy and serves with distinction at Jamaica College. Beyond the classroom, she founded the Children of Albion Foundation, providing vital resources to vulnerable children and mentoring many within her community. Her work blends academic mentorship with transformative service, making her a powerful force for education and social change. Raquel Roxanne Reynolds McCormack, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Thomas has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And the final category for the Parish of St. Thomas is the over 35 age group. Orin Antonio Carr. He is a committed educator and mentor whose unwavering commitment to youth development spans over 15 years. From supporting students with disabilities at the UWI to tutoring inmates and at-risk youth, he has consistently used education as a tool for transformation. At Morant Bay High, he has excelled as a teacher, quiz coach, and licensed football coach, leading young athletes to notable achievements. As founder and general manager of ZANS, Mr. Carr has also created an international platform, and ZANS Radio, that is the name of it, it has created an international platform for cultural exchange, reflecting his dynamic impact both locally and globally. Orin Antonia Carr, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Thomas has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. Just a quick reminder to everyone that if you want to read more about the recipients, you may scan the QR code at the back of your program. So at the back of the program, there's a QR code. Just a gentle reminder. And the Honorable Marcia Bennett, the Costas Rotolorum for the parish of St. Thomas, is now on stage for the photo opportunity. Good job, you remembered. Okay, so I'm now going to invite the awardees for the parish of Kingston to take the stage. And as usual, we begin with the 18 to 24 age group category. Ms. Jade Monique Natalia Davis. She personifies tenacity, rising from early academic challenges to becoming a distinguished student leader. Her consistent excellence earned her the role of head prefect and valedictorian, while her involvement in numerous clubs reflected her commitment to holistic growth. Beyond academics, she mentored younger students and led discussions on mental health and social media, inspiring awareness and empathy among her peers. Compassionate, organized, and purpose-driven, Jade Monique continues to shape her community as a mentor and advocate for youth empowerment. Jade Monique Natalia Davis. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Kingston has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And for the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Delia Damali Richards. She has transformed personal adversity into a powerful force for academic excellence and compassionate leadership. Despite being diagnosed with a Still's disease, she persevered to become a top-performing student at St. Hugh's High and later at the University of Technology, where she earned numerous accolades in electrical and computer engineering. Her dedication to uplifting others led to the founding of 2 impactful youth-focused initiatives, expanding access to education, mentorship, and opportunity. Grounded in empathy and resilience, Ms. Richards continues to inspire national change through service and innovation. Delia Damali Richards. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Kingston has selected you as a worthy recipient of the Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the over 35 age group category, we have Sheldon David Millington, JP. He is from Whitfield Town and embodies strength, leadership, and an unwavering dedication to community upliftment. Rising from humble beginnings, he advanced professionally to become a senior accountant at Grace Kennedy Foods, while also serving as a Justice of the Peace, Good Moves Ambassador, and I Believe Initiative Ambassador. Through the Elite Club Limited and the House of SDM, he has championed initiatives in education, family empowerment, and support for the underserved. His transformational work, including the renovation of early childhood centers, reflects his deep belief in building strong families and communities through service. Sheldon David Millington. Sheldon David Millington, it is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of Kingston has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And the Custos Rotolorum for the parish of Kingston, the Honorable Stedman Fuller, is now on stage for the photo opportunity. And as you applaud the recipients, another quick reminder to scan the QR code to learn more about them. We now move to the parish of St. Andrew. And in the 18 to 24 age group, we have Amanda Taylor. She demonstrates grace, intellect, and purpose, transforming personal tragedy into a powerful drive for academic and social impact. A top-performing student at Campion College and now a law student at the University of the West Indies with a 3.92 GPA. She is committed to justice and advocacy for the vulnerable. Beyond academics, Amanda has led numerous service initiatives, from clothing drives to environmental advocacy, while holding key leadership roles in school and church. Her unwavering faith and passion for community development continues to inspire those around her to serve with compassion and excellence. Amanda Taylor. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Andrew has selected you as the worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And in the 25 to 35 age group category, we have Jovan Anthony Johnson. He is of Red Hills and is a prominent journalist, academic, and advocate whose journey reflects resilience, excellence, and national service. Despite financial challenges, he attained first-class honors at UWI, a master's with distinction, and a Chevening scholarship to the London School of Economics and Political Science. As a fearless reporter with The Gleaner, his investigative work, most notably the SSL scandal, has driven national reforms and earned him multiple awards, and that includes Journalist of the Year in 2021 and 2023. Through leadership in education, media, and community outreach, Mr. Johnson continues to uplift others, and he champions truth and justice across Jamaica. Jovan Anthony Johnson. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Andrew has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. And for the over 35 age group category, we have Marissa Georgette Ann Bailey. She is a proud alumna of St. Hugh's High, and she channels her passion for justice into legal advancement, youth development, and advocacy for the vulnerable. Her early leadership saw her spearhead projects for the Bustamante Hospital and Allman Town Primary, renovating classrooms at Rollington Town Primary, and she co-founded the Reach One Child Club to deliver scholarships and mentorship. Holding an LLB with honors, a legal education certificate, an LLM with distinction, and a Juris Doctor, she now serves as a United Nations Nippon Foundation Fellow, where her research on cruise and cargo shipping threats to coral reefs and mangroves informs maritime and environmental policy. Having financed her studies as a housekeeper, aided hurricane evacuees, and served as a Spanish-speaking translator, musician, and a caregiver, Ms. Bailey embodies resilience, compassion, and transformative service. Marissa Georgette Ann Bailey. It is with pride. It is with pride and confidence that the Governor General's Achievement Awards Committee of St. Andrew has selected you as a worthy recipient of the 2025 Governor General's Achievement Award for Excellence. I now invite the Honorable Ian Forbes, the Custos Rotolorum for the Parish of St. Andrew, to join the awardees and their excellencies on stage for his photo opportunity. Now, earlier we heard 2 songs from Shanice Drisdale, and those performances were so nice, We have to do it a third time. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome Shanice Drisdale.
Check, check. My mic is not on. Okay, let's do it. Ready? To be somebody was my heart's desire. So I never stop sending no prayers. I no pain. Probably was the youth with the worst attire. Back in the school I sing pan choir. I no pain. From the day my life began, and a little bit of tears run. Everybody have them one story. This one is for all who want give up and done. Yeah, yeah, yes. I've been there before, boy. What if I fight my fight? Would I need 1,000 books to write? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I've been there before. And everything I go out right. Remember the darkest part of the night is just before. Yeah, so me fight on. Struggles turn me into a man. Tell me what time gone. Still I try calm a category 5 storm. A earthquake and fire, but I pray I keep my lights on. Now no food in the plate, so me bike on. I'ma just not feel safe where I'm from. Have the courage now me heart mixed with the right song. Me learn to flourish in the dark and keep my lights on. Yes I can, yes you can. Achieve anything with the right plan. Hard for move me like a mountain where I stand. A better life in my farm. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've been there before. What if I fight my fight? Would I need 1,000 books to write? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've been there before. And everything I go out right. Remember the darkest part of the night. See it one more time. Yeah. Oh, I've been there before. What if I fight my fight? Would I need 1,000 books to write? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've been there before. And everything I go out right. Remember the darkest part of the night is just before daylight. Oh, it's just before daylight. Just before daylight.
Thank you, Shanice. Now, let's see if you can guess this one. Which song was that? Been there before. And who is the original artist? Oh, a big tune that, you know. Okay, I can see that Romaine Virgo has some fans. Thank you so much, Shanice Drisdale. Now, at this moment, I'm going to invite Ms. Marlene Campbell, and she's the Executive Secretary for the Governor General's Program of Excellence, to come forward to make a special presentation to Her Excellency, the Most Honorable Lady Allen. And Lady Allen, we acknowledge your unwavering support and commitment to the Governor General's Program for Excellence. Please put your hands together for the Most Honorable Lady Allen. You'll now be hearing from one of the recipients, so it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Melissa Flinch, the recipient from Manchester in the 25 to 35 age group category, and she will be delivering the response on behalf of all the recipients.
His Excellency, the Most Honorable Sir Patrick Allen and Lady Allen, Honorable Custodies, Parish Selection Committee members, trailblazing King's House staff, corporate sponsors, fellow Governor General Achievement Award for Excellence recipients of 2025, specially invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I stand honored to express gratitude on behalf of the Governor General's Achievement Award representatives of 2025, surrounded by such an expertly curated cohort of Jamaicans who have excelled despite seemingly unsurmountable odds. In a world that often feels darker than the space behind our eyelids, and where life's challenges often storm greater than Gilbert, Ivan, and Beryl combined, days like these remind Jamaicans of their God-given ability to leave an indelible mark on the world. It's the Talawa mentality, rooted in excellence that courses through the veins of every Jamaican, waiting to be ignited through impact. The vision of our patron, Sir Patrick Allen, and the well-oiled machinery of the various teams facilitates the proverbial planting of trees that nourish future generations. Indeed, moments like these remind us that Jamaica makes a difference because ordinary people choose every day to make extraordinary impact in our communities, our parishes, our nation, and the world at large. And for this, we say thank you. To fellow awardees, you stand as tangible proof of the motto of the I Believe initiative, that indeed, what is wrong with Jamaica can be fixed with what is right in Jamaica. Your determination to walk in purpose and guide others to fulfill their God-given potential is a flame that will ignite the lights of others. Thank you for shining your light and for improving the standard of living for all you are called to serve. Congratulations and thank you for your service in nation building. As we bask in this moment, we become even more acutely aware that there's more work to be done. And we are reminded that we did not do it alone. To those who stand with us and support the various causes, to those who have poured into our nation, poured into our various causes, to those also who have poured into our nation so that our stories could even be imagined, we thank them. Our family, our friends, our mentors who have helped to shape each and every one of us. To our many fellow nominees who also light the path, thank you. Programs like these are necessary to keep the light of hope and determination alive. As we move forward, my fellow recipients, we must seek to remind fellow Jamaicans that odds do not define us. Rising above them defines us. Here's to igniting brilliance. Here's to inspiring excellence. Here's to greater impact. We thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Finch. And congratulations once again to all the awardees. Now, this was truly a remarkable ceremony. Would you agree? And we want to express our gratitude to their excellencies, as well as the custodies who were here with us this afternoon for this prestigious ceremony. Now, before we conclude, I want to remind you that you can share your favorite moments on social media, and you can use the hashtag GGAA25. That's Governor General's Achievement Awards 25. So hashtag GGAA25. And you can visit the social media pages at the GGPE. And there you'll have updates and further inspiration. Now, we're going to be having some official photo opportunities. So I don't want the family members who are very excited, because if I feel so happy, I can just imagine how the glad bag of the family members bust, right? And that's good. We like that. However, we're going to have the formal photo opportunities with the awardees, etc. And after that, you'll have all the time to take some beautiful photos with them. So we're going to be having 4 photo opportunities on stage with their excellencies. The ushers will be organizing the custodies and awardees to the stage. And the sponsors, you will stay on stage for all 5 opportunities. So let's just be ready for a smooth transition between the photos. And we're going to begin with the awardees from the County of Cornwall.